Good morning, brothers. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. That to me describes the razor I'm using today. It wasn't an easy trial for me. I was aggravated with this razor, and it's the first time I was really exposed to a razor where you could have multiple base plates that really made some difference in the shave, where it didn't fit me right off the bat. I mean, yeah, it's not my first nice razor that takes multiple base plates. Really, that was the Timeless. I got that, but I got that right off the bat. I mean, level 2, and kind of a happy guy. Someday I might try level 3, but level 2 is just such a smooth shave. I really like that razor. But this razor, I wasn't as fortunate. The razor I'm using today, if you recognize that one at all, this is, of course, obviously open comb. This is the Game Changer razor from Italian Barber. This is not the base plate I started with. I started with a more aggressive one because basically at the time they were out of stock of the mild ones, and I was hearing aggression on the upper one, on the more aggressive one, on the base plate, on the solid bar base plate, and I got it with trepidation, thinking it might be too much, and actually it was the opposite. It was too little. So I was kind of shocked by that from the hype I'd been seeing on YouTube and what have you. So for me, it wasn't enough, and I fussed at the people at Italian Barber a little bit, email back and forth a little bit, because they were suggesting, because they told me basically they were really not going to be making the mild one anymore, and they ended up doing it because apparently must have been enough call. But at the time, they weren't really going to do it, so I got the more aggressive one and still not happy. But then my neighbor got this razor. He got this is not his, of course. Obviously, I got one afterwards, but I borrowed his razor. That was the open comb milder. This is, I think, the point, was it 0.68 or whatever? This is the milder open comb base plate, not the more aggressive. So I tried it, wanted to try, okay, I figure it's milder, it's not going to be as, as good, but actually no, it was better. So this, to me, the milder open comb is more aggressive than the solid bar, more aggressive base plate. Confusing? Yes, it is. But it is. And if you go to Italian Barber's website and you look up their chart that shows the aggressive levels of the different razors that they make, it'll show you. And it pops right in where, yeah, it needs to be. So that's right, actually. So this one, I like this better than the more aggressive base plate, which I still own. I haven't sold it or anything. I still own it, but probably someday. But yeah, this does it for me. Now this has hit the sweet spot. So yeah, so if you get a razor that does have multiple options, just know you might have to shop around a little bit and find something that's gonna find that sweet spot for you. So this does it for me. So that's today's shave. And so let me pause while I wash up, and then we'll get back so I can lather up. The lather's already cooked up here. I'll show you the lather. I'll show you that real quick. Yeah, lathered up well. Soap I haven't used in a year. Well, since last fall, sorry, 6 months. It's one of my ones I save for fall. It's one of those woodsy ones. And yeah, I save it for fall because I don't like to wear this type of scent in the summertime, so that's my personal choice. If you want to wear it year round, you do it. And stay tuned to the end. So if you follow all the way to the end, you're going to see an introduction to next week's razor, which I just got in from eBay. So stay tuned. Be right back. Okay, guys, my face is soaking wet. I just washed it and rinsed and wiped it off. Obviously, with a wet shirt, you can see, yeah, it's all wet. So yeah, I washed the face. And you went, Scott, why you got your shirt on? It's like, well, I'll tell you why. Because it's a pullover shirt instead of a button-up shirt for today. I put it on because I put my pomade in my hair, so I didn't want to mess up the pomade. So yeah, there's that. Of course, I'm trying the pomade. Let me show you what I'm trying. Let me pull that up. I'm doing the pomade from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Oh, nice scent. But I'm giving it a shot, and so far, guys, I'm liking it. It's got some differences to it versus the previous favorite, or actually, I guess it's probably maybe still. I don't know. I can't tell you if it's surpassed that or not. It probably not surpassed it because it's different. This pomade is different. Right now, it's fresh in, but it doesn't stay like this. So, not doing a review on that right now, but I just want to let you know that I'm intrigued by it. I like it. It's doing its job for the most part for me. As long as you use enough, you got to use enough. But it's holding up the comb over in the back, so it's doing its job. So And of course, I wear a headset on and off my head all day long. I'm on the phone a lot. I'm working 12-hour days with a headset going on and off my head all day long. So yeah, if pomades can survive that pretty good, then yeah, they work pretty good for keeping it up. So, you know, that's kind of my test, which is, and I don't expect perfection because that's a lot of abuse. but yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for, because, you know, when I actually eventually get back to the office, I want my hair to look halfway decent at the end of the day too as well. So, got my coffee going. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Alrighty, so while the face is still wet, before it dries out completely. Oh, soap of the day, I didn't show you. Let me get to this is one you have not seen from me. Cedar and Rose. You might hold it in the camera. There you go. Cedar and Rose by Dr. John's. Put that back on the shelf. There we go. It is lathered up well today. See, I haven't used it since last fall. The scent on this is pretty much gone. This soap is probably 4 years old, three or 4 years old, and the scent's gone. Because I leave my soaps out for like 2 days before I put them away. You do that enough, and yeah, it just kind of kills scent. And this one, yeah, it didn't hold the scent. Not that it was a stronger scent before, but this is a good soap. I mean, look at this lather. It's look. And we're gonna I'll just say, we're gonna refresh my memory how good a soap this is. So we put that down. Get the soap off my hands. Okay. Warming up the razor. And I like this handle. I think this is the Bulldog handle, or no, what they call the radio knob. That's the radio knob handle. That's probably my favorite handle from Italian Barber for Razorock. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. Oops, I don't need to clean it off yet. See, the soap is thick enough today, so it'll hold. It's not too drippy. Actually, I will confess, I gave it a few more swirls. I probably gave it another 50 swirls just to make sure it was a little thicker soap, just so it wouldn't be so drippy. I've been using a lot of somewhat drippy soaps the last few videos, so I just wanted to thicken up the lather this time. And that's just purely more for a video than it is for whether I use it. Because in reality, if I'm not videoing it, then after 200 swirls, and it is what it is, and that's what I use, drippy or not. Oh yeah, underlip there's good. I will say here too, it's like underlip here, this is one of those places that, especially if the razor is too mild, it gets a little draggy right here for me, with just the coarseness of the hair that grow underneath the lip for me. This razor doesn't have that problem. Well, also for an open comb razor, it's not real bitey. Obviously, see, I could have got it in closer with the nose. I didn't, because I know with no mustache, I'm going to come in sideways, so it's not a big deal. I'm not using the leaf twig. So you won't really see me use that too much in the winter months. That'll come back out in the spring when I start growing the hair again. When the mustache Van Dyke start up again, then yeah, then I'll pull out the leaf twig. Well, disclaimer, I'll pull out the leaf twig, the twig version, which is the milder version. The thorn is in my rotation. That's the more aggressive version. So that one's in my normal rotation as it is. The twig is not. Since I have both, I choose to shave with the more aggressive one and just save the milder one for under nose duty. And I like it for under nose duty. I prefer it for under nose duty to the more aggressive one. Just because it is more gentle there, because that is a sensitive area for me. I don't know if it is for you. Right here is sensitive, and basically this area here under the lip, and this area is sensitive. Those are more sensitive areas for me. The skin is not as tough there. Okay, pass 2, across carrying. Light touch. Get on the nose, light touch. And when I come across this is thick, coarse hair. My mustache is a thick mustache. And of course it's gray now, so it's more coarse. But when I can come across sideways like that, and it's not feeling real draggy, that the blade razor combination is doing its job. So it's not feeling draggy. When it's not draggy, then it's just not a right angle. And So, but this one is so natural and intuitive. I like this razor. I do. So as much gruff as I gave the good folks over at Diamond Barber for this razor, now that I've got it dialed in for me, I like it. Now you just see it came across here. And if I'm going to cut myself, especially with an open comb, it's going to be like doing that. But it's not feeling that aggressive, so I'm intrigued enough where I want to buy the base plate for the more aggressive. If they make it, I'll have to check if they make an open comb and the more aggressive. If they do, I want it. I don't want the jaws because that's just the teeth are just too exposed. I don't want that one. But if they make the regular open comb and the more aggressive base plate, then yeah, I'm intrigued enough. I want to try it. That's a good thing too. Is like if I try something and I don't like it, like if I can sell it on eBay because you guys will buy it. I know I do. I buy stuff on eBay. Okay, another sneaking a little sip of coffee. Hand ground, cooked in and then cooked in the percolator on the stove. That's the way we do it. We do not own a Keurig in this house. Not that I don't mind them. Work, use them and all that. Make even get my Green Mountain coffee and all that. Loving it. But yeah, at home, whoops, I don't want to do under there. We use the percolator. Well, that's feeling a little dry now, so I'm going to just dip the tips in water. There we go. Starting to dry out as I'm gabbing away here. That's the thing. If it feels a little dry, just put the tips in the get them wet, and then I keep doing that. Oh, I got myself. I did get myself right there. Yeah, there's a healing little spot there. And that's just a skin issue. Not really. I can't blame the razor for that. I had skin issues right here this week too, but they're healing up, so they're not really caused. You can see the little redness there. That's 3 against the grain. Yeah. Going real gentle because I don't like to do 3 passes here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, right around the scar tissue. Yeah, there we go. Light touch. I like to do 3 passes on either side of the Adam's apple and then also over the Adam's apple. And then just pick up any stragglers. Right, whoa, way down low. Here, no, that side's fine. A little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Does this come out? Yeah. There we go. Stretching the neck. This is a little tender. I kind of got myself a little close right here on Wednesday night when I shaved. Sorry, Thursday night when I shaved. So yeah, it's been a day and a half. Not my usual 2 days. I did it at night because in the morning I had a oral surgeon follow-up meeting just to check out my missing tooth, make sure the jaw was healing. Because I'm going to get a implant done, so the jaw's got to heal it. They put in stuff so the bone will heal up and all that. So grow the bone, and they can drill it and put in the little base plate, the titanium base plate, so I can put in one of those implants. That's going to go there. I already have an implant right next to where it's going to go. That's what happens when you get older. Alrighty, so, well, that Dr. John's did good. Oh, the little dampness, I can feel the slickness there. And this side's dry, and it's like I don't. But right here with with a little bit of water in my hand, yeah, I can still feel that slickness. Oh yeah, get a little moisture on there, you can feel that. Alrighty, let me pause to wash up me and the equipment. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I've just wiped off with my washcloth, the warm water. I've wiped off the stuff off my face. I've cleaned my equipment, put it back on the shelf. So now I'm going to do the cold splash and put on the alum block, my Shave Nation alum block. So let me do that now. I've already been running the cold water, so let me just splash that on. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay. I do typically 2 splashes of cold water. See, it's dripping all over. But that's my routine. That's what I like to do. Oh yeah, feel the sting right there. It's just a little sensitive right here. Due to my shave on Thursday night. Okay, yeah. Under the nose, yeah, no sting at all. Got a little sting right here. Just a one spot, like right there. It's funny, the alum block will teach you. If you're going heavy or not, or go a little too much on the spot, it will teach you. Okay, there we go. Put it down. There, that looks good. Feels good. Now, you saw that Cedar and Rose, so they didn't have a matching aftershave for that, so I got something that I thought would be close. This is LA Shaving Soap Company, and this is Black Rose. And I don't see you see this. This is say the same age. It's probably 3 or 4 years old. Okay. And then there is alum. I'm sorry, not alum. There is the cooling stuff. Oh, what the heck? What's it called? Why am I brain cramping? Oh yeah, feel some sting there. Sting comes out, let you know. Ah, yes. What is that? Menthol. It's got menthol. I could not think for it for a second. So yes, feeling the cool down now. I like that. For some reason, I like it more in the wintertime. I don't know what that is. I just do. Versus you would think it'd be more of a summer thing, especially here in the South where it gets so stinking hot and muggy. But, oh yeah. And it is a more outdoorsy, to me it's more of an outdoorsy, that Black Rose. There's woodsiness, and it doesn't say the scent profile on the label at all, so I couldn't read it to you. But, and it's been so long since I can't remember it, but it's nice. It is a more woodsy scent. A little bit of sweetness, and the rose is kind of dark in there. So if you're fond of a regular type, real type rose, no, it's not that. It is more dark. But yeah, I like it. I like that scent. Gonna be outside raking leaves today. Okay, really, I'm gonna be driving around on my lawnmower towing the sweeper is what I'm gonna be doing. So it's not gonna be a lot of raking. A little bit, not a lot. But guys, that felt good. And as promised, I'm gonna show you the razor I got off of eBay. Since you stuck around, let me pull that off the shape. This came, when it came, it was, so let me get something else I'm gonna show you. There we go. There we go. Now I can show you the whole package, and you'll see it more next week. But this razor came, and it was soap scummy when I got it, and I vowed not to pay the price for this razor. I just wasn't going to do it, but I broke down. So let me show you this one. So it's the red tip, Gillette red tip, and yes, I paid $49 and change for this, which I vowed I wasn't going to do, but I did because, and this is why I paid it. It also came with a functioning case. There's no cracks and breaks in it. The case actually works. Has an old vintage blade in there. And it came with a Gillette blade. It was black. I just threw it in my recycle bin because I'm not going to use a blade that comes in there. No, it's used. I just wasn't going to trust it. But yeah, that case is like really good shape. So yeah, that's why I broke down. So that's why I spent the $50. I figured at that point, I'm getting a case too, and it's a good case. So, but this one, yeah, the finish is pretty much gone. It's not shiny, but if this red tip, which is supposed to be the more aggressive Gillette, if this is satisfactory to me, if this comes with enough aggression, because the other Gillettes just don't. If this does, then yes, and maybe I'll send this away and you'll see a shiny new version of this because I'll have it all replated. But we'll see. That's getting ahead of myself here. So, but I want you to see the red paint is still in pretty good shape. This is a 1959 third quarter. Wanted to give you that. Let's say it's just a real function order. I put it in the sonic cleaner today, which is sitting over here, just drying out on the shelf here on the counter. But I put it in that for 480 seconds, then 280 seconds. So how many minutes that is? That's what I did with my Dawn dish detergent in there. Generous amount of that and full of water. But that works really. The mechanism works really good. I don't know if they must have oiled this, I'm going to guess, because it just works really good. And yes, it's been cleaned, sonic cleaned, and scrubbed with a toothbrush as well. So it's clean now, and it doesn't have the buildup. Let me show you. When I opened this up, when I got it, there was buildup. You could see just on these little appendages that stick down. It was all caked up. And on the inside, there was caked up soap scum. So that sonic cleaner did its job. But that will be next week's shave, so you can stay tuned for that. So come back next week, and you can see that shave. We'll see. So I'm excited to see that. And I've got another razor that's just hit United States. It hit the port from China. So you're going to see that one here probably another couple of weeks. I'm hoping by 2 weeks from now. So the week after this one's next week. So in the following week, maybe you'll see that razor. So stay tuned, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's shave. Oh, and hit like and subscribe. I never say that. Hit like and subscribe. I need more subscribers. I'm waiting to get to 100. If I get to 100, then yes, there's going to be a giveaway. So, yes. So stay tuned, guys. Tell your friends, hit like and subscribe. Until then, go with God.